Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Your daily crumb help you along your way. Hey, hey, hey. At least we hope so anyway. Helped you in some way today. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever the time of the day this is for you. This morning for me, I got up at like 5, and I've been up on YouTube. They didn't stop me. They didn't say I shared too much today or anything like that. So, I stopped to myself before they're like, okay, we're cutting you off. You can't share now until this time. I don't even realize. But I'm usually just on in the morning. If I share my stuff, I don't actually go right onto the Facebook, right? You can share from the phone and stuff without actually going right onto it. So that's my self-discipline is what I do. I have my morning scroll, and then that's it. And when I'm in waiting rooms, I have the play books or whatever, and I read a book or something like that if I have to go wait for an appointment. I had an appointment yesterday after Daily CRUMB to get my hearing checked. Had to get my ears checked. I saw a thing on the Facebook called Hearing Canada, and I've had this tinnitus in my ears. Oh, I didn't mix those up yesterday. I mixed up the Totem and the Pats. That's all right. Had tinnitus in my ears for years now. And you know what? It was just something like, you go out dancing, or be around something that'd be louder. When I worked in factories, right? Get that buzzing for a little while, but it would go away, the ringing. But this hasn't gone away. It was quite a few years ago. I don't know if it was when we moved in here, just before we moved in here. I cannot remember. It's been a long time. There's one who was reaching that frustration and that point where I just ran and screamed into my pillow. I screamed into a pillow, and then I heard a pop. Strange pop sound. And then, ever since then, my ears have been ringing, especially the right ear. It's louder. It's in both ears, but it's especially loud in the right one. And well, we found out, okay, I have some hearing loss in my right ear now. So speak clearly in my left, please. Yes, I lose the high pitches, so it's hard for me to distinguish the high pitch sounds from the ringing. That was difficult. And then I lose the low tones too. So I said with my son, I told my son, he's a very low voice. He said, and then when we're in the vehicles, well, then that's my left ear, right? That's my ear to all the passengers in there. I can't hear them. And my son, even sitting right beside me, his voice is so low, it gets lost in all the hums of the vehicles and all that kind of stuff. So that's great, having some answers. It's great when you know. It's just not all in your head. Well, my ears are here on my head and in my head, but there's actually something physically going on in there. And it's not where we need a hearing aid yet. Not just yet. So it's not like I got to hurry and get a hearing aid. But just let people know. Okay, I don't hear very well this ear. Well, I hear, but those high tones and those low tones, disappear. So it's my good ear. And it was weird because I could hear the difference. It sounded so clear in this ear when they had this one covered, and this one is a little more muffled, I guess it is, kind of ringy. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is, it's real. Welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Wingy Shebe Masheki Quinn, your friendly, a freaky ass, a sweet grass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Chris Carr, superstar. Also, beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings Right here too. How goes it with you? Hey, it's a Saturday. A little bit of a sunny Saturday. Snowy Saturday. What? Well, it's not snowing, but there's snow out there. Anyways, it might snow later. I don't know. It's getting cold. I don't know how to fix my thermostat. The heat, it's not sending the signal down to the furnace to kick the furnace on, and it's not coming on like it used to. It's last year, shut it off and turn it back on, and then it would kick in. It's not. So, got heaters, little heaters placed around the house, and the one upstairs is the warm bathroom. But I don't like to leave them plugged in all night, and I've got to clear stuff away because there is some baseboard heaters, but got to clear stuff away, make that safe. It's so much for one body, and this body is like, here's another little thing. Okay, there's a little. It's nothing like big. No need these hearing aids, but these little things that keep going off. But because this human body needs some extra support, and I need an extra support. One of those people closest to me too, they left me alone. They're just like, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she needs help, and turned it into like a mental thing. And you know what? Even if it was, what kind of help and support is that when you just drag that person through the ringer and treat them as something's wrong with them, and they're already feeling guilty about things with their, having normal things. Okay, us parents, okay, we all have something that we're not proud of. We all have a situation, maybe few, that we wish we handled different with our children, right? And we can make up for those things and whatever, but these people took it and made it like I was so horrible that I was having meltdowns. There was physical stuff going on in me. I don't know what's happening, so I'm having panic attacks and everything, and they're not listening. Standing there over me, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Is that? Telling my kids to use my pain as an excuse to be. Use pain as an excuse to be. Well, they said it uses her pain. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's just some pain. My body is alerting me to. Pointing at inner needs. Pointing at internal needs. Stuff's going off inside. And stress. Oh, stress is wicked on that body. It's more damage than a lot of things. Oh, I keep saying that the emotional, psychological stuff takes a whole bigger toll on this body than any of the physical stuff I've ever done. Yeah, and I can see why women that are brutally beaten and hit and all that say, I would take this over the psychological stuff any day. Because those physical wounds heal. Broken arms, men, we may have scars and stuff like that. Those mend. But those damage that's done inside is, it stays with you. It makes changes. But we can also make the changes when we're healing. Conscious changes. There we go. Reflection. And we're already at 8:21. Excuse me. Here we roll. As you grow older, you will discover your two hands. One for helping yourself, the other for helping others. Maya Angelou. Reflect on some ways you helped others today. How did you feel when you helped them? 50. Are you giving that to yourself first? Now, that wasn't too long ago that we had that, but it's an important reminder, especially at this time, right? We have to give to ourselves. We're going to be on the floor. We're not going to enjoy this season if we don't give to ourselves too, right? So this is the time. Maybe we can't keep up with all those traditions, and we kept it going, and hey, nobody's helping us carry that on, so we need to let those go because maybe they were more important to us than others. Sometimes it's time to delegate now, okay? Kids are older. They can start chipping in and doing some more. And you know what? That's how kids grow their confidence too, by being able to chip in and feeling like they can contribute. It's a wonderful thing to do for your children, to give them chores, to give them stuff to do, to give them a piece of that work. Work is not bad. We want things to work. Work is a good thing. All right, let's change our minds about that. And let's get through this really quick here. As fast as we can. Truth is protection. We're knowing who we are. We're confronting all those parts where we bought into the narratives of what other people said about us or whatever that was, right? We're healing that part of us, and that healing makes the changes that we do choose, right? And there's rabbit, the fear. We're not calling in our fears. We face the fears. We acknowledge the fears and we allow them to disappear, because as soon as we face them, they disappear. Well, because they're fears. They're afraid. We have a look at them. They go, oh, don't look at me. What is that? So then they'll disappear. Look at those fears and then they'll disappear, but don't go out calling them in. This one wants to take a little peek up here too. What is that? That's the beaver. We're building on that. We're releasing those fears, building more on who we are, right? Who we've always been. We are a child of the divine, beautiful beings, wonderful, individual, exuberantly reflecting divine originality. That's right. We're a reflection of that spirit, and we tap in. It's at the divine timing, not our timing, and listen and follow that rhythm in eternal timing, okay? Because God gave us all those signals. It's that still, quiet voice coming to that still, quiet voice. And if we haven't done that, maybe we're feeling resentful when we're helping others, because we're not giving to ourselves. We're giving it all out and we're not giving to ourselves. And we're also not seeing all the ones pouring into us, because we're just letting that flow right through. Right? So maybe there's others resentful of us because we're not showing our gratitude to all the help that they're giving us, because we keep complaining about the ones that aren't giving it back. That was 1111 I just saw over there. So what is that for you? Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Service is one of the best gifts that we can give for time, energy, loyalty. What is that? It begins within. Everything begins within. That's the truth is protection. Spirit is always with you. Spirit is within you. Right? That's the breath of life. You belong here. Heart's beating. You're breathing. You belong here. You got something to do. You ain't done yet. Okay? Beautiful beings. Keep growing. Keep being you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do, because you know it. This world needs you just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. Know that's you. I'm so glad you're here. So glad that you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Oh, slow, slow, slow. And make this another wonderful, blessed day. Wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, wrong way.